Good morning, good afternoon and good evening to wherever you are out there. Happy March to everybody. So over the last month, February, we obviously did, we've mainly been fiberglass mother moulding. Of course the last video was the fiberglass mother mould for a latex leaf mould. So you can see the video on the channel on how to make the mother mould of the latex leaf. There's also videos on the channel on how to make these latex molds, and that comes from a concrete casted leaf from a gunnera found in the garden. This one was made a couple of years ago, so this is the original cast which should take the latex leaf molds from, or this particular latex leaf mold. And of course the mold is ready to go to replicate this original 500 million year old ammonite fossil. And here's the mold here, of course, a 7-part mold. Sorry, a 7-part mother mold with the latex mold inside, of course, so we can replicate those ammonite fossils. I just want to point out there's a couple of videos I made on in the fiberglass moulding department where I put the PVA release agent on before the wax. So there's a couple of videos where I did that, so I had a bit of a brain short circuit when I did those videos, but I updated the descriptions to say put the wax on first and then the PVA. So that's the best way to do it. So I don't want you spreading fake news around as far as fiberglass is concerned. So PVA second, wax first, or wax first and PVA second. Be messing around with electronics, so hopefully get some of these videos up shortly. How to make electronic circuit. So I was messing around with a sequenced LED electronic circuit. So you see the back there. This is just on a piece of foam core. I bought a PCB, so the diagram is actually on the PCB, so you just have to follow it like a paint by numbers type of thing. But we can reverse engineer this and make these sequenced lights, as you can see here, sequenced LEDs, and this is using a 555 silicon chip and a 4017 silicon chip. So people that are familiar with electronics will know what these chips are, quite common chips. So I made up just bodged up a 6-volt battery there out of 2 3-volt batteries and a little switch. So you can turn it on and off. So I want to make a replica or a copy of HAL in 2001. So I'd like to do that at some point, so that'll be a project for later down the line. I was just messing around with these LED things. Obviously HAL doesn't look like that, and he just has a red LED in the centre. So we'll see what we can do there. Anyway, fun projects. We'll get circuits up for these at some point. And as you see there's a backlit concrete plaque of a Scorpio design engraved into the cast there. This is actually, how to make one of these is actually on the channel. This is one of the earlier videos. So I actually wired this one up from scratch. As you can see, there's 2 3-volt batteries to make a 6-volt battery with 2 LEDs. So we'll go into more detail on these electronic circuits later on. There's also a switch on there as well. I mean, I've just sort of prototyped this and bodged it in and stuck it in with hot glue. Stuck the bits and pieces in with hot glue, and so we'll get these looking nice and neat at a later date. Like I say, these are prototypes. I don't know if you can see that there. So obviously I have to go against a wall and use the wall as a reflector. But we can make our own reflectors as well. This month I'm making up a mother mould for a bird bath, so it's a 2-piece bird bath. So here's the bird bath in the process of being moulded up. So you can see there, just put the layers of mould release into the top part of the casted bird bath. So that's the top, the actual bath bit. And there we can see that is the stand for the bird bath. So you can see the latex mould there. So we'll obviously have to put fiberglass around that as well to make up the mother mould also. My mate visited and he made a cake. He's creative with cakes. So here we are. We'll see Darren's cake.
Hello, I made this cake. It's a gravity illusion cake. So it looks like the bottle of Jack Daniels is kind of floating, defying gravity and pouring out onto the cake, which, as you can tell, is a football. Don't look too closely though.
So that's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll have a few more videos up this month. Take it easy out there, and see you soon.